Hey, after a small break, we are back. Had a few things that I needed to get done, but I am ready to continue Shadowbringers until I have to get ready for work. Oh, right. I saw a message from Twitch that somebody in Orlando, Florida attempted to log into my account, so I had to change some stuff. Give me 1 second to reauthorize Frosty Tools. I have to remember how to do this. Basic troubleshooting. Authorize. Give me just a second. That's right. Okay, I gotta go to their website. And re-log in with Twitch. There. Now it should be good. Okay, now we can continue. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst endanger thyself. There was nothing where we looked. Chrysanthemum. I'm good. I can breathe underwater. They tried to drown me, but I won. Dear gods, were it not for Sorobon's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore only to find that you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fuath kept their part of the bargain, at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still there. So, Leon, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. Aw. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Yulmoran army at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them? As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alice will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. It's fine. Defeating the Light Warden would have always fallen to me. Perhaps, but I would feel better if we were there to assist you. Back to cheering you on from afar, I suppose. See you afterwards, my friend. Ah. I let that soda sit for way too long. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Pneumo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the Flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwelling. Let us away. I almost forgot that I am playing as Viper now. And I only swapped for the dungeon. And I guess I will kill you. You are like an alternate reality Morble. Very cool. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how I feel about the combat music, but most of the music here I really enjoy so far. Hi, Uriage, is this where they live? No, wait, this is your house. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the Numo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Up the hill? Yeah, up the hill. Everything here is very Gaelic names, like Irish. And it is difficult for my American tongue to read. You didn't get very far. I was trying to do a 360, but I fucked it up. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Fuath came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not, but that we shall prevail. Ha! Mortals, just as we thought. Hi, Pixies. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. We're actually leaving your lands. They do not appear to be like pixies of the Lida Laran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Teehee. Oh. Where did you put us? You put us on a mountain? Teleportation magic. For a mercy we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. What is that? Oh, wait, that's still the city in the middle of the water. The lake. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. Oh, okay. We running. What if I simply used the invisibility as cover to stab the pixie? How long does this last? Another minute? Okay. There's a lot more pixies than I expected there to be. The pixies leave, disappointment red on their faces. Thancred! Oh, you guys are over here. I see you. What's this cave? Slot any. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? We got teleported by fairies. Or pixies. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Oh, I accidentally double-clicked. In other good news, the Numo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urion J deigns to join us. Is that a kobold? Like an actual D&D kobold? Never mind. They got weird ears. Mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. They remind me of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. With the big floppy ears and the depressed look on their faces. I thought you said the Numo were man's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wideneck. Widenk. Tyranny, it hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the sail over Gaia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Numo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. True? Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? Ooh. Did something sell? I've made 74,000 gil. Nice. We have always done right by us, Urianger. If you've placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. But that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate, a turn of the moon perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. Are they weird dogs? Are those like beagle ears? But like alien beagle ears? In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? So we get to sit around and pet the dog person? What are you? You're not a dog. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marnose. They are one of the foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the Knights gone, however, Marnose has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Sure, who's Marnose? First, let me get that Aetherite. Hi, Marnose, I see you there. 101, 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Ah! Who? What? Where? Wait, you're a mortal? Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside of the cave. Please, please, please give me their legs and your patronage. I gotta go cut off legs? Alright, bet. Let's go, Alpha. This way. There. That's a very winding tunnel. I can see why you are so concerned about their legs. They have really weird legs. Done. The ghastly leg of a moss fungus. I should get back on the bike. Ah, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope? They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? 2. He asked for 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide, there is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, you must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle your ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have the work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Monos' shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest East Youth yonder? He's already looking at me. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe East Goof will have something to offer you. He's just a goofy guy. Ooh, ring. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. I have to pick mushrooms for you? I mean, it seems simple enough. And there's an aether current over here anyway. I just have to figure out how to get to that one. Where is this one? Why is it up there? This is what happens when you build your houses out of giant mushrooms. Hold on. I think I can possibly shenanigans this. Nope. I gotta climb up on this side. Boing. Oh, I almost fell off. That would have been really embarrassing. Yoinked. Have you guys, come up with a decision yet? I don't want to be picking mushrooms and stuff all day. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go! More mushrooms. There they are. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Minfilia, why are you sitting there just watching me? Ah, I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task, and I should go back and report. Minfilia, why are you acting sus? Hello, ESQ. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes, don't give me another one. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Gaia. The Vobertites built it, and they named it Grun's Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters, and now they're gone. All of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Wide Lad? Wide Lad might be my favorite name here. I'm sure that that's not the correct pronunciation, but I'm sticking with it. They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Let's see. Striking. Oh, it's scouting. Do you have any jewelry? Battlecraft accessories. Aiming? Okay, hold on. 390. I need a choker of aiming. I need rings of aiming. What's my bracelet? 225. I need a new bracelet. I've become so much stronger. What is my 465? God damn. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Numo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Chris, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. I'd be happy to have him in Villia. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. I took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible. What the fuck are you guys? I don't understand what I'm looking at with them. They act like little dog guys, but they look like Eeyore, which I think Eeyore's like a little elephant. But they have hair, but I don't know. I'm gonna get the Wolkedorf Aetheryte real quick. Oh, that's a big dragon. Oporst Paldia. Garden Krakota. Thon N. Ah, funny how I would go off and bathe it. Oh, how I would go off. Wow. I was reading Fuath and it screwed up all of my words. Ah, how I would like to go and bathe in the lake, but the thought that the Fuath will get me puts me right off. You're a talking Amora. Okay. We're just gonna ignore that. I guess it's not that crazy compared to everything else. Let's find this cave. I see it from here. Ah. I am not here to join the fate. Garden Porksy, why are they so strong? That tiny little pig could kill Leviathan. Fairyland, yeah, I'm hanging out with the weird dog things. Father Coward's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new Mo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Chris. You are not going to win. Excuse me, Porksy, I have no quarrel with you. You, however... How you doing, Tika? Doing alright? Hell yeah. I went and unlocked Viper, and I'm kind of vibing with it. I like how it's not really the same 1, 2, 3 that most of the other jobs are. Instead, it's like 1, 2 swapping back and forth. Doing war crimes? Nice. You'll love to see it. Bonk. And bonk. I haven't really gotten too much use out of the dual blade. I'm sure that it's probably very useful if I could figure out how it's supposed to work. Excuse me. Do you have the... Oh, there it is. It just happens as part of your combos. Oh, so it's mostly just like a visual effect thing? I thought it was more important than that. Oh, I have to get all the way up on top of this house, don't I? Don't do it, Porksy. I don't want to have to do it to you. One of my best friends is Mr. Bacon Bits. You know, they said it was invisible ink, but it's literally right there. I'm looking at it. Oh, Minfilia actually made it out. I'm kind of impressed. She's doing a lot better than old Minfilia. Choose life, Porksy. Choose life. Minfilia, what are you doing all the way over here? What's going on? She is slightly competent. That's true. She's a better fighter than our Minfilia.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Yeah, in the cave, like we talked about.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I see you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Oh, it's the Light Warden.
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
I don't like that. I don't like all these people talking in my head. That's supposed to be my safe place. And how it's full of creepy bad guys. I guess the Exarch turned out not to be a bad guy. Oh, bye, person. I have to go meet Wide Lad. One of the greatest names I've seen in this expansion so far. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink? Were you able to retrieve it? There you go. Haha, yes, this is the ink and almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What, you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I had asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila, may it serve you well. Ooh, Aetheryte tickets. Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wide Ink returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they left tidings for you. I really hope that the last group just kind of gives me the item. I think that would be pretty neat. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Please be voice acted. Doesn't look like it. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new Mao. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as a leader of all Fey folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessings unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further something. Might be further... Further empowered. That's the word. I'm getting a pings. Hey fucker, did you have a game on Sunday? What is my Sundays looking like? 2 to 10. Though they became a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. Among us? After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their uncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fouet's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping of the settlement Wollickdorf. That's why one of them was able to talk. I was at their home. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro were unlike those which thou hast there. God, I fucking hate the way you talk, Yurianche. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro were unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wollickdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader, and the bearer of the relic. Alright. Oh wait, I've got the aetheryte already. Seto Kaiba, perhaps? Aether Current. You're not in here, are you? No. Nimbus, Thonan. On the side, oh! Enormous Amaro. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Hard. Bird. Huh? Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? I need your relic. Give me shoes, you can't even wear them. Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden. No. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such, you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Hi, Rispa. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so often from your own kind? Or what brings you so far from your own kind? Pet. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, pet. Ah, how long it has been since I last felt man's touch. I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. They're so fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. Where is Yoan? You're so far away from everybody else? Pet, pet, pet. Ah! That tickles. Enough! I had never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Oopsie, I forgot I have to pet, not talk. What's happening? Why am I being petted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Okay. So they're afraid of the Sin Eaters because so many of them lost their knights. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our well-being and not scorn that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we have needs of the crystal shoes. Chrysanthemum, might it prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private. The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest words, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. So I've killed a lot of gods. Like, enough gods that I don't know the number off the top of my head. That's a lot of gods. And this is just a king. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die, not any more. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our heart with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win. It actually gave me the option to say I'll win. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change, and in order to obtain the other relics, you will have already paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To do what no one else can. What did you say? The very words. Could it be a mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Can I just hitch a ride? Damn. Sandman. That's a good name for tomorrow. Please. Thank you. I got stuck on terrain. Lure them out, bestie. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. I'm ready. That's more than I expected. But I'm also 10 levels above them. I won. Oh, there's more. Any more? Yeah. A silly bird. I think that this is the one that Wynn was asking if I had as a mount. I don't have that as a mount. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I've seen enough. Let us return to Wolkedorf. Okay. No? Okay. I didn't actually use it right. Okay. I want to save those for expensive ones. By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal favor. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmirror Lake. We Amara were not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude you, I will accept that it is gone forever. I don't have an aetheryte that's closer. That sucks. Hey Sandman, you have a possible aetheryte quest for me? Or aether current quest, not aetheryte. We going swimming. Oh. Oh, kind of goofy looking. Can I sprinkle water while I'm in the water? Nope. Alright, let's see. Over on this far side. Oh, medallion. Are you on the roof here? Not on this side, at least. Oh, glittering object. And another glittering object. This is not a medallion. This is a medallion. No aetherite ticket. I'm probably going to save them for when I'm teleporting to, like, Kugane. Hi, Seto. I have your medallion. Offered your search. Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul.
Is it from Ardbert? You were talking about him in your sleep.
Traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Ardbert, and he was my friend.
Oh.
Thou sayest. Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel. Because he's standing by that tree.
Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbird's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
I feel so bad for Ardbert.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
What's that?
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Was that Rajit?
Ranjit. If he manages to
Yeah.
find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
You all distract him, I'll get it.
Forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
I don't know about that.
You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I agree that you could probably be helpful. Let's not do it in such a time-sensitive moment.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
There will be more opportunities, I'm sure. Octla Oram Inn. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time, but I am convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge to Lai Gaia. It is the bearer of the 4 relics. The gate of the castle will open to you. Let's go. We ain't got any time to waste. There's the gate. Don't do it, bird. Thank you. I'm guessing that wasn't the gate, because there's no door there. Oh, those guys are really cute. They got plants. Oh no, they don't got plants. They just got green hands. Please don't make me do this. You're making me do this. Can't believe you made me do that to you. I'm just gonna crash my motorcycle right through the door. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it's you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. The Dancing Plague, now accessible. Oh, whoops. It's right there. I was gonna open the duty finder to grab it. Let's be a tank. These tanks have short queues. And I guess while I wait, I will get some of these Aether Current quests done. This way? Yeah, I can jump off this way. Whee! Underwater motorcycle. It's technically a submarine. A little bit of whirlwind. And that's it right there. Nope, I lied. There's one quest done. Ooh, that's a cliff. I can swim over here and mount up. Hello, little pixie. Uh-oh. Here, have that. You're running away? Okay. Oh, you gave me stuff to do here. And, oh, had to go through these books. Okay. Oh, and there's a fairy in here to talk to. There you go. I have to go speak with Ulthan somewhere else now. Is he... Okay, he's down here. And I also have to go and get whatever that is. If this queue goes on for too long, I might just leave it for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. For whenever the next time I stream is. Mortal! Mortal! I told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Oh wait, this is just the Aether Current quest. I don't usually bother reading these. I'm getting speed ups, but I haven't unlocked flight yet. I have a ping. Hold on. Ah. Oh, Immense 2.0 is coming up. Interesting. I haven't played on Immense in a hot minute, though. Oh, I almost just knocked a can off my desk. Freaked me out a little bit. Ken Guff. I wish that I had read. What are you doing? The creature appears to want milk, however you see no signs of Ken Guff. You resign yourself to bearing the bad news back to lad Ken. Well, you're just the cutest. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Oh, silly hand mount. Ooh, earring coffer. I think I only have like 1 or 2 more. Yeah, looks like maybe 2 more. Aether currents. I have everywhere else. It's just Shadowbringers places now. And all I have to do is finish these 2, and I have my first flight area. I found signs of the Amaro's passage. The quest is now complete. Damn. You can't fault a guy for trying. I feel like you're an elite, Mark. Wonder if anybody's around right now. Dulcia is, but Dulcia is in another world, right? Yeah, another world. On the World Leader. Go home. Okay, go home now. Next quest. Village of Woe? No, that's back in Calusia. A plankless task, also in Calusia. Okay, I guess I have done all of them that I have access to so far. Did I miss any? There's a lot of random small quests now. Was this quest? Oh, this quest was going to give me the Aether current. Aw. Well, I suppose in that case, I'm going to head back to the Crystarium for a minute. And I'm going to go work on my glamours. Please load faster. I'm getting so many notifications all of a sudden. I believe it's this way, right? Yeah. No greater sport, a job well done. I think that those might be... Yeah, those are, fuck, what's it called? Role quests. Well, what's this one? Down in here. Aether current. Delivery to Ford job. Okay. Master of Sweets, I'd like to go to bed. Let's first of all do this. Get my money. And prepare to undercut hard. Because I'm sure that by now, people have tried to undercut me. And I will not stand for it. I'm not undercutting by 1 gil anymore. I'm done playing that game. If you want to undercut me, we will simply tank the price and no one will make profit. How much did these get undercut to? They haven't yet. Good. They're learning. I will continue to be toxic about this. Wing glue? Ooh. Coarse saltpeter. How often does this sell? Pretty often. I'll send it for 110. Yuki hide. We'll go 65. Tiger skin. We'll go 490. The gazelle horns weren't worth anything. Animal skin, nothing. You get animal skin constantly. Helgai mane, 195. Crawler silk, 900 gil. Chimerical felt, 495. Gagana egg, 80. Zo chunk, worthless. Marmot meat, worthless. Are any of these materials worth anything? 330 for you. $145 for you. That one is worth more selling to a vendor. Same there. And also there. And also there. And also there. These ones, however, are worth a little bit of money. Do I have anything to go in an armoire? Nothing. Oh, wait, so we've got Rowney. I already have one in there. I'm not putting the Aetherite earring in there because some of my early jobs still have use for it. Oops. Edit glamour plates. So I like this one, but it's not really... Oh, remove that from the palette. I don't use it very often. I like this one. I like this one, but I don't know if I'm going to be keeping it. Or at least I don't know if I'm going to keep my stuff like that. I mean, yeah. I like this. That's my Reaper. There is... Do I have, like, white gloves? Hold on, what does the Pagos field dressing look like there? Not good. The hempen dress gloves do not look very good. Can I dye it to be just a slightly different color? Like, just a slightly lighter blue? I'm not gonna mess with that while I don't have that one equipped. Although that could look good. The strife gloves also look kind of good. Oh god, are you for real? I've been rocking this the whole time? No. Yeah, throw that on there instead. I think that that's good. The black gloves are gonna go with any outfit. And then my red mage. Okay, so let's go for Dark Knight. Let's start with the chest plate. I kinda like that. First of all, that's the piece I currently have. No, I don't think that I'm gonna do this one. I think I want to make something for the Viper. What is this? That was the Race Velger jacket. Let's try the Race Velger set. That's not it. So that's not bad. I don't dislike it. But let's throw on the Scion Travelers set because I feel like this is gonna be really good. Where are they? There they are. Nah. That's the Dane, right? I think it is. So first of all, I just want to make sure that Red Mage, Paladin... Okay, I want Dark Knight to always link to Glamour Plate 1. And then I want you to quickly swap to 11. Yeah, that goes pretty hard. This isn't going to be permanent, but it is going to be what I use for right now. I have a very nice view of a mountain directly behind my house. I'm not going to wait much longer. I'll come and do some missions or some quests in here. Like some of my Aether Current quests. I keep saying Aetherite quests. Some more Aether Current quests. But that's gonna be all. Hold on. Okay, why is it... So, okay, that's from way earlier. For some reason... Okay. So I think that it was a false alarm. I think that it was saying that I was in Florida when I logged in on my phone, and I don't know why. I had been messaged by, Twitch Research, which, from all of the Googling I was doing, appears to be a legitimate thing. But I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Is it just the one quest to Fort Job? Ooh, Aether Current. I almost didn't even see you. I wonder what's going on in Party Finder. Anything fun? Xenorskin treasure maps. What level is Xenorskin? I don't know what level that is. Nothing else has any... Oh, wait. Palace of the Dead going for level 50. Huh. I think a much faster way would have been going from the Crystarium, just walking outside. I saw a gemstone trader. Oh wait, didn't that merchant who was here when we first got here say something about gemstones? Is that why I'm thinking about bi-colored gemstones? A gemstone trader. Yada yada. Can now trade with Sealmet. Okay, I don't see anything in here that is, like, especially useful to me. A Knoll card. Aetheryte first, and then you. I see you over there. A package. There you go. Ah, food for Mother. Everyone will be so pleased. Her last letter mentioned how distraught she was. Ah! I guess I'll hand those out another time. Unless I still... Nope, don't have time. This is awkwardly quiet. Ah, so much time is lost, so much frolicking and feasting left undone. You only have one wing. We must make up for it. We must, beginning by playing with you. Nope, you have wings on the other side. It just looked like kind of a weird shoulder. Bright Sabbath is crazy. Rip Ozzy. How much is that gonna do? Not enough to really be much of a major threat, but I want to get into the habit of doing that anyway. Of seeing a thing, like a tank buster come out and getting ready to swap. Wait, do I have to be inside one of these? Oh, where's he gonna punch? Here? Titanium's power causes the roots to grow. Ooh, I was in that line. Okay, so I'm just gonna tank that and then run in here. And then, ow. He's got a very interesting glam going on. Mustard seed? I am in grave danger. I don't know what hit me, but I was taking a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot. Why are you weaker now than you were before? Mustard seed dead. Gotta stay in the silly spot where it can't hit me. Not sure why all the bosses feel the need to design an attack specifically so that it won't hit people. Seems like a skill issue to me. What is collective unconscious? Damage reduced is taken. Wheel of Fortune, regenerating HP over time. We're at LB3, so I wonder who's gonna use it. Because I won't be the one using it. I'm the tank. I don't want to get caught in that. Yay!
We can play no more.
You can't. Loser. That fight wasn't as difficult as I expected it to be. There was a bunch of silly mechanics, but it seemed like everybody else knew what was going on, so I kind of just followed their lead.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Come on, continue. Thank you.
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
I don't know if I want that.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Oh,
Hinla, Ilihla, Ilmek, Okbra.
you look really cool as Titania.
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Yes, we should. Immediately. Hi, Ranji. Good luck.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Ooh, I want to kill you. I want to beat the hell out of you.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Elise? What was that?
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Shoot him.
Look, the sky.
It's nighttime.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed. General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive!
Nuh-uh.
Are you deaf? I said...
Oh.
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh my god. This is amazing. You trespassed in the land of the Fae, and the king is back.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
There she is.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Well, your master will wait. 'cause I ain't going.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken.
She's really pretty, is Titania.
To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would Isnefis.
This place looks even better at night, and that could just be because of the whole, like, the everlasting sun, and just, like, the difference there. But, I don't know, it's really cool. I like this game a lot. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fae folk put the Ilmorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the old mood only to take them. I can fly! Alright, I'm gonna go and wrap up stream again, this time for real today. Hope y'all have a good one. And we'll be back eventually for more Shadowbringers.